Hi, my name is Jennifer Mitchell, and I'm going to be giving a persuasive speech on drinking and driving. How many of you out there know someone who lost their life to a drunk driver? Every day in America, another 28 people die as a result of a drunk driver crash. Drunk driving has become an epidemic that has severe and life-threatening consequences onto those involved. If we just take a few simple steps, we can help decrease this epidemic. Drunk driving is something that occurs every day. Many lives are taken because of one person's choice to get behind the wheel after drinking and driving. On average, every 52 minutes, someone is killed as a result of a drunk driving crash. About 900,000 people are arrested each year, and about 1/3 of those are repeat offenders. The annual cost of alcohol-related crashes totals more than $51 billion. And the average drunk driver will drive drunk 87 times before actually being pulled over. Now, we've all heard stories about drinking and driving and the people involved and people that get killed. But let's just have one more story to think about a little more about drinking and driving and the effects that it has on the world today. Think about kids going to prom, maybe the prom queen, prom king, and they have everything going for them. Scholarships, family behind them that loves them, friends, they're the most popular kids in school. No one ever thinks anything would happen to them. But let's just say after prom they go to a party, have a couple drinks, and decide to get behind the wheel. Go out there, hit a tree, get killed. Or, on the other side, they could hit someone else oncoming and also kill that person. So, drinking and driving not only affects the people that are behind the wheel, but also people out there that are also on the road driving. So, that's just a story to think about. Therefore, we all need to participate in the prevention of drinking and driving. We should all plan ahead, and we can plan ahead by doing things such as arranging money for a taxi before we actually go out to the party or the bar, wherever you're going. Also, arranging a designated driver before you leave the house. And also the need for a backup designated driver, just in case your designated driver decides to have a drink while y'all are out too. You should have a backup. Don't allow anyone to drive drunk around you, such as your friends or maybe just someone that you don't even know that's at the party. Don't let them get behind the wheel, because not only are they affecting themselves, but they're affecting others out there. Maybe you could offer them money to get a taxi, or you could also maybe help them pick them up, let them ride with you, drive them home, so they're not out there on the street. Don't be afraid to speak up. A lot of people are afraid to speak up and tell people not to get behind the wheel because they're afraid they'll get angry with them or whatever. But don't be afraid to speak up. Tell them, do not get behind the wheel. Take their keys, whatever it takes to not let them get out there on the road and harm themselves or others. If you're the host of the party, you need to ensure that everyone has a sober driver to get home. If you cannot arrange for a sober driver for everyone, you might need to let some of them stay the night at your house. Take up everybody's keys that's still there, that could leave throughout the night, and don't let them have the keys back until they are sober, possibly the next morning. So just sit back and think and imagine a world without any drunk driving. Imagine that no one was killed by drunk drivers. We can prevent this. We can start taking steps by planning ahead, such as the interventions that I just stated, and not letting anyone drive drunk or leave with a drunk driver driving them. We're helping decrease fatalities due to drunk driving by doing this. So let's all take action. Don't drink and drive yourself. Encourage others not to drink and drive. We can search for ways to prevent drinking and driving, such as some of the ones that we've previously stated, but there's also other ways to prevent it out there. Maybe talking to your friends before you leave and helping them understand the effects that drinking and driving has. You can also support this by joining a support group, such as MAD or Mothers Against Drunk Driving. It's a group out there that does not tolerate drinking and driving, and they find ways to help prevent it. They also are usually the ones that put on the little show before prom that shows actual crash taking place for drinking and driving. So let's all get out there and prevent drinking and driving.